afternoon, everybody! It's Monday. It's Super Nintendo things. So I put the notice in the Discord about next week.
Fuckers. How you doing, boys?
How you doing, Iceman? Solid Goth redeemed first. How you all doing? Yeah, I put the notice in the Discord about next week. It being the start of Sensei Goth's Beat-tacular adventure. Obviously, channel points now.
I'm back, bitches!
Thanks for the resub, Goth. Much appreciated. Very grateful. I hate using the word appreciate. I know I've said this before, but yeah, there's a backstory to it. Yeah, so channel points now. If you want to save them up and use them towards the predicting, do so. That said, I've overhauled the hype music again. I think there's one more redeem. Let's stop that skipping forward. And of course, the other Amazon gift card is still up for grabs, and he's got 69,000. Nice. The other Amazon gift card is still up for grabs. I think, hopefully, an updated Nightbot. It should tell you that it's up to $20 now. But enough of that. Oh yeah, sorry. Alien Isolation Hell Day is happening next week. Hopefully, because we found this the other day, and I don't know if it'll work. This is a standard headphone jack to headphone jack cable. I should be able to wire this into my controller, so if you do something like some kind of special notification, it will play to the Xbox and basically summon the alien, the xenomorph. I don't know if that's how it's going to work yet. Hopefully I can get it to work like that. If it does, fantastic. If not, I'll just scream into the microphone or something. Right, so let's play some games. Let's... Oh, I keep forgetting about my actual friggin' deck here. There we go. Let's start off with whatever lock-on is. Hopefully it's better than the kind of run of shit we had at the end of last Wednesday. On the subject of Super Nintendo streams, because of Hell Day and because of the qualifying league I'm going to be running, there will only be one Super Nintendo stream next week, and we'll be back to normal the week after. I'm assuming that's for flying, so I'll go reverse. So we've got missile, flare, Vulcan cannon. I assume it doesn't just fire Spock at people when it says Vulcan. Speed up, speed down. So I hope you're doing well, all of you. I see that you got to streaming a bit last night, Goth, but I had already long since decided that I was going to bed. I heard Doll listening to it on their So that's one of the new hype music. Thanks for that, Iceman. We have to reset because according to this, reverse was the correct way around. So I need to... There, normal. Oh, I didn't increase the credits anyway. Is it a bit hot? You can never tell from music to music what ones need adjusting. So I generally, on trigger fire, by default, set them all to 50%. So, like, obviously that's not been an issue with any other ones. It's fine for them. Maybe that one's just a little hot in of itself and it needs adjusting. Right, let's, there we go, that's better. So this just reminds me of Afterburner. Except for I haven't seen any... Oh, hold on. There we go. We need some bad guys. Where the hell are they? Is this guy just circling me? I can see it on the radar, it's just not... Where the hell? There's this great playing game where I can't see any of the bad guys. No, I have no idea what I'm meant to avoid. I mean, hey, Crazy T. Oh, there we go. Do a barrel roll. Ah, we got one. And another. And another. Ah, there we go. Now he's starting to get a bit better. That's how we dodge. Right. Dodge! Oh, we can do the loops as well. Oh. I thought he just stuck upside down then. Awesome. Oh, wasted a missile. That's another one. This is fairly decent as far as a 16-bit generation flight sim kind of action style goes. This is pretty decent. Ah, I missed him. Does it say is E the enemies I've got left, and have I got 7 left? No, that's how many I've taken down. I've taken down 8. I've played worse games on this thing. I'd like to. I would like to know how many innocent people I'm just mowing down with the stray bullets, though.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Got him! How you doing, Axe? That did the job, used the flares. They're getting a bit more antsy now. Gotcha, bitch! Oh, he got me. Alright, that's enough of that. It's just the same thing over and over again at this point. That's actually pretty decent. If I missed anything? No, just people saying hi to each other. It's great to see. Right. I think that's a good start. Again, I don't do half ratings on this. You either get a star or you don't. But theoretically, if I was to give a half star, this one would get a 3.5. But
Well, I was wondering if you and I, might go to the same place at the same time, and geez, you'd think this would get easier with time.
thank you, my dear. So yeah, that's a high 3. It's a bit repetitive. Doesn't see too much in the way of structure. Now let's see if this has got a translation. Is it called Record of Lodos War? Or is that just the company that's done the translation?
You're not my supervisor!
I thought that was on the game then. No, it's called Record of Lodos War. I'm always a bit apprehensive when it's a translation. It usually means JRPG. Yep. And I can't tell if that's a Medusa or someone who's gone Super Saiyan at the top.
Wrong. You're wrong.
I think you find I was correct. Come on, let's get through this. Can we skip it? Nope. No. Scrubs is one of the best shows ever made. Hands down, Dr. Cox is my spirit animal. I find myself getting more like Dr. Cox as the years go by, just constantly exasperated with the menagerie of fuckwits that surround me on any given day, Doll excluded, of course, and yourselves excluded, of course. But without going into too much of it and digging some people out, and it's no one in the community, so don't worry about it. When you give instructions and 60 seconds later those instructions have still not been followed, you just start to think, am I wasting my fucking breath? I didn't find it as enjoyable my second watch through. I mean, yes, obviously, you've seen the jokes, but I think what Scrubs did is some of the episodes which had some genuine emotion to them and heart, and they were some of the best episodes of those kinds you could find on TV. Like, my favourite episode, it's not for the jokes because they're funnier episodes, is the one where JD's dad dies and it forces Dr. Cox to actually stop being a prick. What's happening? I don't know if I'm doing anything yet. I haven't had a single option. Season 9 never existed. Again, it's like the thing I said about How I Met Your Father. You can't apply the same mechanic to just completely new people and characters and assume it's going to work. The amount of pilots that get made of sitcoms and things that don't work because the chemistry isn't there. And I think that's as simple as it is. It's the chemistry. And there was chemistry between that set of characters. You even end up liking Dr. Kelso by the end, and he's an absolute bastard at the start. No, doll, you're my passion topic. Also, you said topic, I want a chocolate bar now. Oh, God. Who's called Fleeve? Fleven? And I'll tell you another good episode of it's kind of an episode arc is the one where Dr. Cox loses some patience and he just goes off the rails. Again, fantastic writing.
Bye, Gracie.
But you're never going to enjoy it as much the second time around because you've heard the jokes. That said, I love it so much that I can just there's certain programs where I can just watch repeatedly, and Scrubs, Red Dwarf tend to be those shows for me. I haven't paid attention to a second of this because I really don't care. We just want to see how it plays. Are you back at home now, Axe, or are you still at Kids? And where is Kid, by the way? I'm still on the fence about How I Met Your Father. My best friend watched the first 2 episodes and said it had some potential. I'd like to give it a try, but part of me doesn't want to watch it by myself. Here's the thing. I'm not saying it can't work. I'm just saying, is it likely to? historically, it doesn't happen that often. Can I do some fun? How long has we been going on this game now and I haven't actually done anything? Like, why couldn't this all be done as part of that cutscene? Why do we have to see this and not just imply that clearly some shit happened? You are correct, you can't apply the same success to the exact same show. Remember the 13 episodes of that 80 show? No, I've never watched it. I vaguely... You've just reminded me that it existed. And I never really watched that 70s show, but what I did watch of it was pretty good. Still blows my mind seeing the difference between Red and... fuck, what was his character in RoboCop? A really weird name. This has got a couple of minutes to actually do something, or I'm just going to give it a 1 from the start. Fuck, what was the bad guy's name in RoboCop? Clarence Bodica, thank you, Axe. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought it was Nightbot for a second. It's the same colour on my screen. Still at Kid's place, but I'm cleared to go out now. Alright, so... more fuckery shenanigans over there. She got a negative result, but when she went to give it, they gave her another sick leave and basically was considered reactive. So now they made her do another test, but now they sent a driver to take the sample directly to the lab, so now we're waiting. Bloody hell. That SNES show was another show that I enjoyed the first time, but then the second viewing was very lackluster. I mean, you're generally going to have that with anything comedy, though, aren't you? You've heard the joke. Yeah, there's always going to be those ones that... Yeah, there's always going to be those ones that, for the individual or the odd one, like original good episodes of Simpsons, just stand the test of time. But in the main, I mean, stand-up comedy as well. It's very few stand-up comedians you can watch the routine more than once and it have the same effect. I feel like, for me, one of the only people I could say I could watch a couple of their routines repeatedly would be Chris Rock. My theory is that when they assign his health card number upon arrival, they accidentally give the same number to more than one person. I mean, I've heard of bigger cock-ups. You don't see that thing on Instagram? And I know it's not a cock-up, but it's kind of like, this is the silly little shit that leads to bigger cock-ups, where they've written on this thing where to operate on the guy's leg. And it's clearly obvious you can operate on that leg because he doesn't have the other leg. Oh yeah, to the point then. Don't know if you heard that, Doll had an operation on their eye years and years and years ago, and they did the wrong eye. I can't enjoy that Sony show as much now, knowing what Danny Masterson did or how he tricked half the cast into joining Scientology. I can't remember which one that is, to be honest. Obviously I know Ashton Kutcher. Kutcher or Kushner? Kutcher. Hey, wait, that guy. The guy from Dude, Where's My Car? And Mila Kunis and Clarence Bodica, but the rest of them just kind of... Can I move now? Can I control me? Alright, bollocks to it. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have to wait 15 minutes to get into a fucking game.
I was saying, Buller.
That could have been a really good game for all I knew, but, you know, it probably wasn't. But
What's wrong with your eyes?
what with Thug? Yeah. How are you doing, CDI? Ashton Kutcher became a real life hero while Danny Masterson I became a total piece of shit. I'll take you over it. I'm not, like, particularly looking to find out what he did, but I will take your word for it, Axe. Oh, Christ. I forgot how... I haven't won these ones for a while, so I forgot how much the little... the detailing really messes with your eyes, because it's trying to focus on what you were looking at, and then it kind of tries to focus on the detailing. Looney Tunes B-Ball. Yeah, we found them. Alright, Doll found them. The massive ones, so if they come up, we're covered.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. Another day, another... Whatever. One player with CPU. Oh, wonder what the wacky meter's for. Let's turn difficulty down. How do we get you to use the massive sunglasses? Right, the sunglasses redeem is just random. So, where you see it on the screen now, which if I do that, I think it's about correct, it pops up with that animation and at random one of the pairs of glasses here. The massive ones just fell out. So yeah, it's completely at random, just like the 14 hype tunes are random. Hey, Den Den! Let's have bugs, and let's have... I think a certain someone in the next... Oh, can I go back? Yes. No, no. It won't let me do it. I'm torn now. I want to go back. Crap. I didn't want to do that. Ah, we picked it. I saw that there was Marvin the Martian, and I want to pick him and Taz. I'm very, very angry. We'll have Taz on the other team. And we'll have Sylvester, because why not? Random plays Wheeled Warriors every stream. I can't be held responsible for that. That is not my fault. So this is basically NBA Jam, but with Looney Tunes characters. Ah, not every time! This is so gonna have to be muted when it comes to the YouTube archiving. How come I can't get the ball off them for love of the money? The tackling on this is next to non-existent. And they just seem to get faster as I get closer to him. What am I not pushing to do that? Tackle someone, Sam, you dick! I don't know what about this is meant to be wacky. Okay, what just happened? I don't know what happened there. I can take the glasses off now. What did I miss? Random plays with worries every shit. Oh yeah, then we got the. As a baby, I had a bib with this with the Tasmanian devil on it. Ironically, it reflected my eating style. There we go. I'm not gonna play this any longer. It's NBA Jam. It's literally NBA Jam, but with Looney Tunes characters.
Hey, Trav.
Hey Trav, how you doing? 3?
Not bad.
Should probably put this book on my lap now. Right, so it says Lost Vikings 2 here, but there is the Lost Vikings, so we'll try to play them at actual game order. The Lost Vikings. My handwriting is shit. Okay, got me a date today, oddly enough. Ooh! Wanna talk about it? Where are you going? Look, it's Axe's extended family! Asked this guy I've seen every day for the past year or so, he said yes. So, well, congrats. Taking him to Is that Biaggi's? I'm reading that right. It's an Italian place. What happened? Something's gone wrong here. No, it's because he's gone to demo mode. Right, players warm you. Oh, so that's it. New game. Yes, you said it correct. You see, I thought I did because there was an Italian football player called Roberto Baggio, so I just used my footballing knowledge to kind of get to the right point. Only thing I'm worried about is he's 25 and you are not 25. I would say it to you like this, Trav. If you were seeing a woman, would you have the same concern? And if so, I would say to that is, you know, age is a number and it's amongst consenting adults. So fuck it. I mean, what am I doing here? How do I get up to this dude? Right, so this is the guy who shoots things in. He can't jump for shit! Why can only one of them jump? How does that make sense? goes to you. My wife and I didn't initially date because she was worried about age. It's only a 3-year gap, but we're in college that you see more nights. It's like nothing. It's been a long time since. I mean, I don't know. So you know, old enough to know what they're doing. I don't know what else to say to you, Trav. I'd just say, you know, don't worry about it. What did Iceman say? I'm losing track of the chat here. That's what dating's all about, though, to find out if you're compatible or not. Yeah, true. Your meds are working fantastic. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this game. Yeah, me too. I also don't know what I've got apples for. I'm assuming it's a case of finding what Viking you need to use for which task. So this one's Fighty Fighterson. Got some bombs. Right. I actually kind of like what they've gone with here. It's not your usual just run, jump, hack, slash affair, as it were. Right, so I can't... Can I go up here? Been up here. Been up there. That guy's just going to wait on the ladder. So how am I getting through here? Ah, haha! Oh shit! I think I meant to do that though. I don't know what the fruit and the veg are for. If in doubt, go with the fighty dude. Oh shit, I've done that again. I feel like this dude's gonna be necessary. Oh, apparently that hurts. We do have fall damage. Look at him go! Right, let's go get the other dude back. I've been on a ton of dates and most of them look good. don't think I've been on a ton of dates. Oh shit, shit, shit. Go, 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 go. You can't duck, you can't duck. We'll take the fall damage, don't care. What happens if I... do these... oh, they put health back. Cool, that's what they're for. Right. So it's part platform and part puzzler. I like this game. Oh shit, nope. Ah, heathen! Run! Block! Run! I kind of like this. So we're gonna reset that there. I'm gonna come back to that. That's a 4-star game.
Good job.
That is a 4-star game. I don't know why I said it like that. My pen seems to have stopped working. There we go. We get Lost Vikings 2. Right, what I missed. What have I missed in the old chat? See people play this, but never so. I think he's from California. At least he plays from there. So I see his car every day. So I think he lives there and goes to school here. Right. Okay. Go with it. If it's not a great day, then you know to do. Otherwise, you get to know each other more. I mean, yeah, I think you're just overthinking it, Trav. You know. And Doll giving away information on how we started out, but you know, absolutely true information. No, it isn't. No. Yeah. Just started out as bonking buddies and then caught feelings, and here we are now. Married and all that. Anything else I missed? Oh, so this last younger guy I went on a date with when I was around 29 or so. He was 19. I had a lot of fun with him, but I was more of a convenience for him while he was in school. You know, that's also true. Not every date has to be, you know, the one. Yeah. 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 No. Or as you say in this country, get your end away. Yeah. Blizzard, otherwise known as Microsoft. Still no options. I like it. It lets me skip the cutscenes. That's always great. Right. Oh, he has a Robo Fist type thing now. And a laser sword. Right, so everyone walks over. He can actually jump now. Well, he farts up into the air. He can jump really far. He doesn't seem to have any other abilities though. It is strange, Trav, but you know, yeah, I like it as well. I'm not a fan of different for the sake of different, but when you've got an actual idea that's a bit different from the norm, then I'm all about that. Yeah, he blocks. Down you go. Might as well get everyone where they're meant to go. Don't know what I'd want with the eyeball, but if I have one criticism in this game, it's a bit slow paced with switching between everyone. But, you know, it is what it is. After 2 years of lockdown crap, just be able to... Oh, sorry, I've missed stuff here, haven't I? No harm in sitting down for a couple of hours and talking to get to know each other. No need to worry if it's going to be short or long term. Just enjoy tonight. Exactly, Den. Comment of the week, and it's only a Monday. After 2 years of lockdown crap, just being able to be out and social is not a bad thing. Never not the chance for some innocent flirting in a cuddle. You have to keep in mind there are a bit of different expectations when it's two guys going on a date. No, I disagree with that. He shouldn't be any different. Right. What else we got? It's almost 85% they're going to bang if you're going to date anyways. I mean, if that's how you did it with you guys, if that's the understanding, but I don't feel like that should be given in any date. I mean, without going into it too much, I would never expect that from Doll, and I'll be quite frank, Doll's a bit of a whore.
I'm not a bit of a whore. I'm a total, fully paid up member of the whore club. I'm going for my fucking presidency.
I think because there are much fewer people for our kind out there. I think so. It's a thing in our culture. He shouldn't be. He should never be. He should never just be kind of expected that that's what's going to happen. Can he get this dude from here? Yes. This guy can't jump. How do we deal with this one? I want to say it's something to do with... Oh, he can float! That's cool. Damn it, I don't want to go that far. I want to just on the edge because I've got a funny feeling I can get this right. Damn it! And get this guy to just skip across. Right, this guy. That's what I'm trying to do. It's just running years of hiding who you are as well as culture. Probably needs to change. It is what it is. No day.
That's like saying not recognising that I'm part of that culture as well, though.
Let me try something. No, that didn't work. I thought I could take him with. I don't know how I'm meant to get to this key. No. Anyway, I think this might be a puzzle for another time. I think this is another 4-star game. It's just exactly how is it for, you know, how do we get past this bit? Anyway, yeah. That can also have the 4-star. It's more of the same, to be quite frank, and it's a smidge different. Like I got a sense from the opening bit there was extra characters. Right, Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. We're now doomed. So yeah, for the people who are in, I'll say it again. The Sensei Goth-Spectacular Adventure starts next week. Goth, if you could put what your time zone is in, please, because I know it's 7 PM your time. I just always forget what your time zone is. It's midnight our time on Goth Stream. We'll be doing the draft, and then I'll be doing the league for the week, for a few weeks following. So it'll be basically two streams a week that aren't these streams, doing the league to get my 8 fighters going forward, and whoever has the most channel points at the end of those rounds, it's probably going to take about 4 weeks. $50 Amazon gift card. Ah, I don't want to do more, Jim. Like seriously, how many of these fucking things are on Super Nintendo? No, not Shoob. Eastern Standard Time, right? Now I'll try and keep that in my head. That it's Eastern Standard Time. Probably I got the eagle thing from for E. Shoob, Tony Shoob. Shoob. Hey, Shoob. Come back! Oh, I thought he was going for the Joey Jojo Shabadoo thing from The Simpsons. I'm gonna do a show. I have no idea what you mean by that statement, Iceman. Yeah, I've been there, Goth. It's not pleasant. For me, it was someone who I'd been with for a year prior and then broke up with me out of the blue and then strung me along for the next 6 months. And that was my first kind of like love. So that didn't make me feel great. So I know exactly where you were being with that. But that was many moons ago now. Look up Daniel Ricciardo Shoei. What, the F1 driver? Well, at least we get to move around quicker on this one. Sometimes when I'm playing like games like these, I kind of go. You realise there was Legend of Zelda around this time, and this is what you were putting out. So it's standard turn-based thing. They've even taken the Windows style from Final Fantasy. But at least it gets going quicker. Oh, I've read that bit already. That said, on the flip side, I've also been used as someone's booty call, and I knew that's exactly what it was, and I was okay with that. I wasn't interested in anything more than that, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Right, I'm not going to play this much further. It gets the standard. Oh shit, I cut that off too early.
Not bad.
That does not mean 6 stars. That's 3. 3 stars. But it would be a high 3 because it just got to the fucking action. Yeah, nothing wrong with a booty call either way. As long as everyone's... You know, we're talking about specific situations here. The fact is, whatever the situation, as long as it's...
That's a nice looking boy.
Oh, there's another one. As long as it's between consenting adults who all know what's involved, whatever you want to do is your fucking business. And it might actually be fucking business. Side note, the Ralph Wiggum Redeem, I've, as some of you may know, I archive these SNES streams to YouTube. Now sometimes some things, melodies in games, certain bits of music get flagged up copyright, and I either mute them...
I cannot be busted! This is my realm!
Thank you, Axe. I either mute them completely, or somehow, yeah, there's a YouTube thing where you can mute the music only. That bit with Ralph Wiggum is the first time YouTube has tried to block the video. Men at work really don't fuck about. They block it in New Zealand. Like, they literally take the down under bit to heart. Fine, we'll have Maxim. Good, fast scrolling text. I like that. I very much preferred to date to spend my life with someone, but hey, I'm not opposed to having fun. But for fun's sake, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying people shouldn't go out and look for that person if that's what they want to do. I'm also just saying, you know, that, yeah, so, I don't know if you heard, Doll, sometimes the more you look for it, the less chance you'll find it. Just going out and being yourself and having fun on the way, I mean, if nothing else, it's part of discovering yourself. Right. This man's offering to show me a secret dungeon. No, shit, didn't mean to go back in there. Can I just get into a fight out here? There we go, fight. Straightforward enough. I misread that as I'm not supposed to having fun for fun's sake. Well, these monsters are weak sauce. Right, so this has got kind of also a almost like a real-time battle effect as well. Cool. This is where it's that bit different that hooks me in and goes, right, is this worth revisiting? Right, so let me guess. Can't move that. Oh, there we go. I was right. I think the world should take a page from Miss Gabriel's book and have more sex with different people. Now, granted, it's not all healthy, like we say, but some of it's positive. That's kind of my approach to the world, Trav. I'll let Doll in chat mention our deal, so to speak. So I'm not just blabbing on about it while I'm meant to be playing the game. The three women in my life that I fall in love with all came in my life when I wasn't looking for them. Yeah, I was absolutely not looking to fall in love with Doll. It just happened. My first relationship was a 3-year disaster. I went through a whole phase. Diplomatic there, Den. Should be a public speaker. What? What are you grumbling at? Oh, it really sounded like something pissed you off and you went, Okay, sorry. We should have made breakfast in his home. I didn't see it. I can't always, because I've got the audio in one ear as well. I'm just saying that where Charles said about people just have more sex with people, that you and I have a less than conventional relationship. I don't necessarily think they do. Fight me! Oh, Faith Denden as my wingman sounds like a good time. 5 years ago, my last shit was the worst. I hope not like the too bad Crazy Teeth, but you know, some relationships are just beyond shit. This is actually a pretty decent game. It's like half Zelda, half Final Fantasy, and it's done the thing that I said these things need to do. It's sucked me in, and this might be the first JRPG for a long time that gets a 4-star here. Should have guessed it was going to be under that, let's be frank, arrow. I see. Nope, didn't get it. That way. There we go. Oh, I should just slash all this. He was so negative, a walking dark cloud. I mean, I can't comment on that because I wasn't in the relationship. Crazy T, I can only take your word for it. It was that's the way he was, and it wasn't someone who probably needed a bit of help. I'm not trying to cast aspersions either way there. I'm just saying these things aren't always necessarily that straightforward. But you know, if it wasn't the relationship for you, it wasn't the relationship for you. I'm gonna kill this thing because why not? That's why this game was not bigger. It seems like fun. Yeah, it really does actually. Like I said, it seems to be kind of the best of both worlds. Right, that's enough of that. I'm okay chatting about if people want to know. I don't know, do people want to know? Yeah.
Good job!
That's getting a 4 stars. So, this last run of games has been pretty decent. In fact, if you take out the GLaDOS War thing, we've gone 3. So it's gone 3-1, 3-4, 4-3-4. That's quite a good run. Let's have a. Oh, Goth will be all about this. MACS Basic Rifle Simulator. you can tell us how realistic this is or not. Yeah, you can do that if you want. What? Whether people want to hear about your nice arrangement? Yeah. Just yes or no. It doesn't seem to be working. Do people want to know? Actually, Paul would be for. Do people want to know more about basically how Doll and I go about? And I don't mean specifics. I'm not on about positions or anything. Like how our relationship works. Because it's one of those things where we don't like shoving it in people's faces. Excuse the expression. But we're still open about it. Right, this clearly isn't working. Yep, there we go. That's the absolute error of death. So we can't rate that. And as per channel rules, because I know fuck all about American football. No. 5 Madden games that aren't getting played. Right, let's see if there's a translation of this, because that is a lot to write down. Apparently not. What? Right, I'm just... So I know I'm not tripping. I'm just going to do that again. I'm going to start this game up and tell me if the subtext that comes over the top of that just seems completely out of place. Madhu Monogatari. Big kindergarten kid. Like, how does the front bit match with the back bit? What? Which name do I go with? What? What the hell's going on? And who calls their kid Arl? It sounds like Arl is what the noise that Arnie makes with his choke. It's like Arl! Garl! Who sends a letter to someone who's old enough to go to kindergarten? Who sends a letter to a toddler? Thank you, Goff. Short for Arlene, I doubt it. I will say this, Goff cartographer with so many very, very drunk, attractive guys around. I was on my best behaviour and kept my hands to myself, as you should. And who sent someone to their kindergarten on their own? Well done, JRPG. You've out-crazied me again. I'm gonna call it Big Kindergarten Kids because it seems to fit the actual game. that we're playing, but the title screen really just... And the results are in. Of course! Right. Yeah. Two people want to know who said that? I thought there was only... I see one person wants to know how I am in bed. Thanks for putting it up. Axe wants to know. If you wait in Canada, Axe, maybe you find out. I don't always snore, and you snore just as bad as me. No idea if I'm going the right way here. No, clearly not.
No.
Also, why is this kid just waving to me at the bottom?
My mom says I'm cool.
Apparently last night you were snoring. You know what? I will concede last night I was snoring. I was in bed by 10 o'clock our time. I had a really, rough but in a productive way training session in the morning. And I'm like, I'll finish training on a Sunday morning and I'll be fine.
Very good, very good, very good.
And then about 1 o'clock I will have my first meal, and then the second my body starts to take on nutrients, refuel, it's like my body goes, oh, clearly we're done for the day. And at that point I have to get up, get my karate suit or gi on, and go teach. And it's so difficult to pull myself up from this spot and know I'm going somewhere cold. I talk in my sleep. We just got to hear it. Oh no, she said I was saying strange shit. Sometimes I wake myself up yelling at someone. What kind of strange shit?
Got no room to talk about that considering I wake up screaming.
And I've got no room to talk about strange shit after the teapot thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
I thought you were going to do it in chat, by the way.
it's too much to type out. There's no nuance either, is there? No?
Yeah, fair.
Would you want me to do it in chat?
No, that's fine. I thought that's what you were going to do. Where the hell is this kindergarten? This is why you don't send toddlers out on their own.
I genuinely didn't expect anyone to give a shit, if I'm honest. So, if anyone has a direct question, then shove it in chat. I wholeheartedly reserve the right to not answer it if I feel like it's too on the nose.
By the way, preface has nothing to do with noses.
But yeah, so I feel like we've spoken about this before, but I don't know. So I'll start with how Sho and I met. Which is, we originally met because of... What are you doing?
What kind of kindergarten has a final exam?
I don't know. I feel like this isn't a very good way to do this.
This game is just... It's like someone just threw a load of school tropes at a wall and went kindergarten, which is be down here, exams, which would be up for college, being late, which would be like secondary school or whatever. Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, so we met because of music stuff. I was a manager and a promoter and he was frontman of a band, and we had an interaction, but we were both with other people, and we didn't see each other again.
Thank you.
Our paths didn't cross for quite a while, did they?
Well, we had a 100 bits. Thank you, Trav, for that. For the bits. Thank you very much.
100 100 bits to talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Anyway, yeah, we didn't see each other again for quite a while, and I'm talking like
Thank you.
over a year or more.
Thanks for the extra bits again, Trav.
Thank you, Trav.
Also, I
Thank
need to
you.
add 200 to the guess because I'm going to count as 200.
Fair. And then when we did cross paths again, it was actually online, and it was because of Street Fighter. I had a feeling that Mr.
Thank you.
Shuriken was checking me out because he went through and had a bit of a sort of like of a lot of my photos and was being quite friendly, and I was like, okay. So I did a little bit of baiting, and I got Chun-Li's spinning kick name wrong, and I put it as my status on
Thank
Facebook.
you.
Thank you, Den Den. And Trav again for 300. I was just noting down the amount actually.
And he corrected me almost instantaneously, so I knew that he was sharking me because it was literally instantaneous that he corrected me, didn't you?
Yes.
And what did you correct me with?
I can't remember how you got it wrong now.
Thank you.
Bird kick.
Which is it's spinning. No, you didn't, because I would have accepted that. It's spinning birdie kick, and I can't remember what you called it that was different.
Maybe I called it flying bird kick.
Thank
You
you.
might have
Anyway,
done.
yes.
Whoa! Hype Train's already completed level 1.
Fuck mine.
Thank you. Oh fuck! Trav with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. There,
Trav.
another 300. The Trav. Fucking
Jesus,
hell!
calm down.
Thank you.
Save some money for your date.
Yeah.
I
don't know what I'm doing here. By the way.
so Street Fighter kind of put us back together. We had a conversation backwards and forwards in chat from Facebook, and we realised that we like the same porn. Yes, we had a conversation about porn. He'd not long gotten out of a relationship, which was quite a long, complicated, batshit crazy one.
Mm-hmm.
I was having my own kind of issues, and we just agreed that we both wanted somebody to hang out with that we didn't think was a complete tool, but you know, wanted to have sex. No kind of caveats, no expectations either, but just yeah. It was only ever meant to be mates with extras, and I will say to this day that he is my best friend, and even if we for whatever reason split up tomorrow, we both know that we'd probably still hook up to hang out and fuck.
I don't know what I'm doing here. It says review your magic, but I don't.
So that will tell you what how good show is in bed.
Thank you. You're making me blush. This is bollocks. Carry on talking. 1 star.
So I had been married before for a very long time. I got married at a stupidly young age, and that went down the pan for reasons I really don't want to go into. And I had repressed a lot of who I was because of the people around me, and the choices that I wanted to make for my life weren't my own. So I had a lot of went back to a lot of experimentation and a lot of figuring out who I was, blah blah blah. And I love the fact that show never ever discouraged me from finding that out. I mean, obviously the kinky side of him wanted to kind of like be part of it, but allowed me to be me and encouraged me to be me, which was amazing. And we had a very excuse the pun because of what I'm going to say next, open conversation about our sexuality when we caught feelings. So everything wasn't great in the beginning. We were both kind of fucked up in the head and going through some shit and figuring stuff out, and
Okay.
we were on and off again for quite a bit, and then it kind of clicked, didn't it?
Yeah.
We moved in together, and we'd had a conversation about how we feel, and this is very much how we feel about sex and love and the difference between the two. Do you want to say anything on that, babe?
No, I think you're kind of doing it. I don't know what's going on with this game, but I think you're kind of covering it, if you know what I mean.
So for us, we feel like sex and love are two different things. That you can have sex with someone, be sexually attracted to someone, and not be in love with them. That's not to say you don't care about them, but it's...
I see what I'm doing.
It's a different level. It's like a completely different level. Like, I know that I'm attracted to and will fuck many people, but I also know that there is not a single person on this planet who loves me the way that Sho loves me, and nor would I want them to. I'm also not arrogant enough to think that I'm all Sho's ever going to need, and vice versa. So like, you have friends, some friends that you hang out with, some friends that you go drinking with, some friends that you would tell your darkest secrets to. You need different people to enrich who you are, because you're not one linear person. And that's what he and I believe in. So we have, it's called an open relationship, but really it's kind of like, there's quite a lot of different nuances to that. But what that means for Sho and I is that if he was to meet someone who was into it, and again, for him it would probably be female, but if it was male, I'm not going to say anything, whatever, you do you. And they were into it and they agreed with, you know, how we are, then he can go and screw him whenever he wants. The difference is, if it got to a point where he was choosing to spend time with that person over me.
Oh, thanks everyone for getting the level 1 height chain completed, by the way. I'm not trying to interrupt.
No, I know. If it became a thing that he realised he was choosing to spend time with them over me, then we'd have to sit down and have a conversation, because that's different. That is very clearly then not just about the physicality of the situation. It becomes something else. Yes, we are married. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been married quite a while now.
Yeah. And that also extends to me. So if I meet someone, or a male or female, and things go that way, Sho is good with that. And if we meet a couple who are like that, we're both down with that. And we have and do, obviously not during the pandemic, everything's kind of gone sideways on that.
Shit.
But beforehand, and definitely we will return to it, we have, let's say, outlets and opportunities for us to indulge in moresomes whenever we feel like we want to, and we have, and it's awesome. Because you get to do things that most people feel is some sort of betrayal, and it's not a betrayal. I think honesty is a thing. If you come to me and say, hey, I think this person is hot and I want to bang on, right? Have it. Yes, exactly, Trav. Exactly. I couldn't. Yeah, that's pretty much how we are. That said, if we met someone, and it would probably be a female, and I liked them and he liked them, and we got on, I am not opposed to having a polyamorous relationship. I don't know how I'm going to feel, and I don't know if I meet that person. Right now, that person doesn't exist, but they might come into my life, or our life, so... And we have a very open and honest relationship. We have to, because of my mental health and my background. I demand it. I can't, because of some of my trauma, I can't deal with lies and bullshit, which is why I'm quite blunt. And it's why I don't make friends easily, because I don't do the girly drama bullshit. I haven't got time for it. Play straight with me, excuse the pun, or move on. I don't have time for it.
Right. Let's take that moment to change the game. I think it's the design choice and pattern and everything. It's like an old DOS game. Yeah, it's alright. It's not what the crap I thought it was gonna be. I think it's worth a 3.
Part of me jokes and thinks, yeah, I could totally be in a throuple, but deep down I know I am and will always be a monogamous person. And that's fair enough, Goff, if that's who you feel like you are. All I would say is, that's who you feel like you are at the moment. That might change. You might meet someone that opens your eyes to it. I mean, as long as you and the other person know exactly where you are. I mean, what I will say, and as I said, if anyone wants to ask anything, and it can be down to like sort of nuances or things I don't understand, that's fine. Because normally women will say to me, how are you okay with that? That's normally the number one question. How are you okay with that? How does that not hurt? But what I will say is that Sho and I have a thing where every now and again, if one of us isn't feeling great mentally, we might be having a crisis of confidence in ourselves, we might not be feeling that great, we will review things and we will talk about them and go, is this on hold for now because we need to focus on each other? Or if we feel disconnected from each other, which can happen.
Yeah.
So we make sure that that's okay first.
It's ultimately, it's communication. It all comes down to communication.
It does, and being secure in yourself and the fact that you're both on the same page.
Also, I have no idea why this is in the M's. It shouldn't be.
But insecurity ruins relationships.
Insecurity ruins life. I think a lot of life's problems come down to the fact that
people aren't allowed to be who they want to be.
No, people get insecure about their choices. So this, I've said for a long time, there are people in this world who have opinions and make decisions that I absolutely don't agree with, and sometimes borderline abhorrent. But they don't flip-flop on those decisions and those opinions, and they have my respect for at least having the courage of their convictions. And there's far too many people on this planet who do things because they're scared of what everyone else thinks. And, you know, I'm not going to say that I don't give a crap what anyone thinks, but in the main, I couldn't give a flying fuck.
No, me either. I spent far too much of my life giving a toss about what other people wanted me to do, what other people wanted me to look like, and how other people wanted me to act.
The hell is this?
And it left me not wanting to be on this planet anymore. So, life's too short.
5 seconds.
How have you guys communicated? It is everything, Crazy T. It literally is everything. Even the hard stuff, like, no jokes. Even the really difficult stuff, we talk about it. It's not pleasant. But what's the alternative? Like, being real, Sho and I have had some really horrible conversations about my mental health and the things that I contemplate sometimes. But you don't know what you don't know. And that's the thing that drives a wedge between people, in my opinion.
Oh, I'm sure they thought this camera switching thing was a good idea, but it really isn't.
And that goes down to the fact that Sho's comfortable enough to tell me if he's not feeling sexy. Because, you know, it's again, it's an archetypal thing that guys are always ready, and that's not true either. It could be a bunch of things: work, stress, you know, stuff on your mind, tired.
5 seconds.
Can someone explain to me what I'm doing here that means they keep getting the ball?
I don't know why you're playing it.
Because that's kind of the whole point of the stream.
That's why I posted the sunscreen song in there Discord the other day, wasn't it? Yeah,
5 seconds.
I have a love-hate relationship with that song, Trav. It was #1 on the day that I turned 21, which happens to be the day that I got married the first time. So that song kind of has weird memories for me.
Okay, this is crap.
Iceman says you have to pass the ball within 5 seconds.
I haven't got the ball to pass it! Everyone's running off! And the camera angle changing, and once again, challenging for the balls, doing feck all.
I think...
Right, what's Magic Sword like?
I think there's a couple of things that come out of this as a much bigger conversation, which is the world would be a lot nicer place to be if everyone stopped fucking worrying about what everybody else was doing.
It's a Capcom game.
Because again, that's where insecurity comes from, because it's like, well, that person's 35 and they've got a house and a car and a wife and a this, and who cares?
Special. And to the point, Trav, you worrying about the age difference between you and this guy. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, whose business is it?
Yeah.
You know. And then you've got the other thing that's like, and Show won't mind me saying this because he literally was saying it before the stream, that we put his certificates for his gradings up on the wall finally. And it's like, I did that, no one else did that, just me. And I'm like, and I reminded him, yeah, not only did he achieve that, but he achieved it in the middle of a pandemic at the heaviest he's ever been. Because these extra things that the world hands you to worry about are just distractions.
I just killed a bear.
You just need to focus on you, and there's something that when I do mental health stuff with the NHS and I deal with facilitating and stuff, it's something I drive home a lot, which is you need to learn to be your own best mate. You would never speak to someone you care about the way you speak to yourself. It's not easy because, again, we're all kind of conditioned to be self-deprecating and put ourselves down.
This game's pretty sweet, by the way.
And we see people who do well and then boast about doing well as arrogant, and you know, we want to bring them down a peg or two, not celebrate their success. I was not super worried about it, it just means I prepare myself. Expected. You can, but then also, Trav, I would put this to you.
Give me the coins.
I would put this to you that at 17, I was dating a 29-year-old. Most people would have been like, what the fuck? But I've been through so much in my 17 years, I did not have the same outlook as other people my age. So, you can't, you know, the number of years you've been on this planet is not the level of maturity or experience you have, is what I would say to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know equally people who are like approaching 50 who are immature and don't know what the fuck they're doing. So...
We know people who are approaching 30 who've got the emotional IQ of a toddler.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a ninja!
You know, life has a habit of derailing your plans.
This game is fucking awesome!
God, I take offence to that comment. So there you go. Now you know probably more than you wanted to. As I said, please don't be shy. If you've got a question, we would much rather you asked it. Yeah. A lot of this stuff feeds into how I feel about myself and being part of the LGBT community as well. I've always felt on the outside of everything because I don't quite fit. I'm not gay enough to hang. I'm not straight enough to hang. I'm not... Yeah. And then I just thought, I don't fucking care. I'm accepted where I need to be, which is in this house. And that's coming from someone who well, give a shit basically.
Oh shit, didn't realise he'd come back.
Do you know what, Trav? It is rude, and I get what you're saying, but it's like, for me, the biggest thing about LGBT, and especially given how far we've come, how far we haven't come, because no one ever walks into a room and goes, by the way, I'm straight. So why the hell do we need to predefine LGBT? QIA+.
I like how you wonder about gay sex, go have some gay sex to find out.
It's all bits in holes. There's no secret there. What always makes me laugh is it's nothing to do, who is like completely like homophobic but wants to put it in a girl's butt. It's like, really? Really? Yes, Trav, I hear you loud and clear on that one. Because it's not the same, but I have to restate who I am and my pronouns and my name every single time I meet someone, and with some people I have to do it several times and they still don't get it.
By the way, I know Doll won't mind me say that's not a dig at anyone in this chat because we know people try.
No, you guys try more than the people that I actually fucking meet or work with. The amount of times I have to correct people, and it does my head in. Yeah, every time you meet someone new, it's, yeah. And it shouldn't be a thing, because it's no one else's fucking business but yours. With me at the moment, it's my name, and it's starting to really get on my nerves. I get you, I do hear you on Trout. That it's different, but I have that. Whenever, and being in the north is a big thing for me, because whenever we come across somebody that I haven't met before and they hear my voice, they immediately go, "Oh, why are you up here? Where did you move from?" Which means I have to go into
I can't escape that, damn it.
Even if I don't have to explain my past, it's still a reminder. So no matter how far I come, that will never go away.
No!
Actually got to the point where I absolutely hate speaking, because I didn't want people to hear my accent.
Die, heathen! Yeah! I was almost dead as well. This game is freaking incredible, by the way. I'm gonna do it now.
Good job.
This is our boss. She always taking damage, jump sucks, and he has that laser to shoot the ground to make him go out gonna. And that damn boss rises shoots those wings. That was difficult, but I think in general this game is pretty awesome.
Again, Trav, I completely hear you, and in a different way I have a similar thing, because I get, oh, so if you've got kids, because of my age and because I look like a archetypal woman, and then when I try and explain the non-binary they-them thing, they just get confused and basically challenge me on it like it's a phase. And then to justify not having kids, I normally have to explain, oh, there's plenty of times, like, no, it's not going to happen. I can't have them. But yeah, people want to know your business. It's got nothing to fucking do with them.
Magical drop. I'm not trying to gloss over anything Doll's saying. I'm also trying to keep the game stuff going at the same time.
I know, I'm responding to Trav because Trav's saying about having to come out over and over and over and over again.
Oh, this is basically columns by the look of it.
Yes, exactly, Axe. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
The fool, the star, the devil, the priestess, the chariot, or the magician.
So it's
Let's be the fool.
tarot based then. I like the sprites, they're cute.
Oh, nice!
Ah,
Oh, I see. We do that.
it's like a mobile game essentially. I do like the drawings though, they're cute.
Alright, I see what we do now.
I don't understand why either, Crazy. I also, again, it goes further than that into different cultures dating as well. Like, that's a whole other freaking thing. Like, my first boyfriend was black. I remember being hauled into the kitchen by my parents and being given basically a complete lecture on why I couldn't settle down with him and have kids. Like, he was my first boyfriend. Also, what the hell's that got to do with anything?
I don't know why some are bursted and some aren't. Does it have to be in a line? Right, so there has to be 3 in a line at some point. Like a vertical line, right?
Yep. I hear you loud and clear on that one, Trav. The anxiety thing where you're constantly having to second guess what you say and to whom and in what way and how are they going to react.
This is strangely addictive.
Which is why I hate meeting new people and I stay in a lot.
You're not, the noise is annoying though.
And you know what? In another way, that's why being able to fuck people is amazing. Because you don't have to go through any of that bullshit. You just get to connect with someone on a totally different level where none of that stuff's important. Do you like my bits? Do I like your bits? Do you know how to handle yourself? Cool, let's throw down. Crazy Teachers is the kind of game that keep me up all night.
Yeah, I'm already like, I need this in my life. It's not worth coming back to for a playthrough later on, because it is what it is.
But it's a great time waster.
Yeah.
And those games are just as valid.
The only thing is you get confused between the buttons a bit.
CDRK says, one of my friends in college did come out as gay and got attacked. He never came back. He was away from our core group of friends and some jerks found him. I think they got kicked out by a
I'm about to get murdered though.
It's sad but true. This is why I think if the world was more open, yeah, completely. Goff says not enough anime boobs.
I mean, you can never have enough anime boobs. I think I had it on easy as well, so I don't know what the hard's gonna be like.
Yeah. Do you know that the thing with that, Trav, always makes me laugh is if you went and not going into details, but I've kind of seen it firsthand. If somebody was at a glory hole getting serviced, they'd enjoy getting serviced. You're going to tell me after the fact that they're going to say that they didn't enjoy it because they found out that the mouth belonged to a different gender. If something feels good, it feels good, who cares?
This is hard though. No jokes.
My parents still don't know I had a girlfriend for a year. And never will now. Before I met Sho, I was living with a girl for a while.
And now Doll's just leaving me and somehow I'm even more of a bitch.
True. Very true. But you have the added bonus of having a penis.
Penis! How do I beat this thing?
Sendo?
I feel like it's almost running at super speed, like there's something wrong with the ROM. Please make the stop.
That's not to say that some sectors of the LGBTQ community can't be arseholes themselves. The arseholery is not specific to sexual orientation, gender, or culture.
Dickheads are dickheads.
Yeah. The noises are really getting on.
How are you meant to win at this?
I think
Look how fast he's moving!
I think people might want you to stop because they're getting annoyed with the noise. Oh, the latest thing I've come up against is
3.
these militant feminists who, by the letter of how they measure a woman, I'm not a woman. So that was an interesting exchange.
Right, how long we got left? 10 minutes. We've probably got 2 more games in. Oh, let's see if we can finish off this section. Magical Poppin' and Magical Quest Star and Mickey Mouse. That'll be a nice round finishing point.
Okay, put it. Come here. No, this way, because of the wires. Dum.
Yeah, sorry about that, Goff. The noise were just a bit.
Ugh. Hey, baby. Oh, your pads are cold. Careful. Careful.
Let's just go game start because I don't know what that bottom bit is. I don't want to make the Super Nintendo explode or something.
I don't listen to those women.
I don't listen to so many people.
Yeah. Are you trying to do cat ASMR?
So, basic platform, good times by the look of it.
You trying to do pussycat ASMR? You purring? It's a bit. Actually scream and kill the penguins.
Kills. Was that what they were?
All I can hear in my head is kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit.
Not cheesecake. Hey, it seems like a fairly competent platformer.
Kill the rabbit.
Wow.
What? That? Yeah. Muchacho bounce. And Axe wants cheesecake now.
I mean,
It
I
is
want
very smooth animation, actually, considering.
I want cheesecake at every given moment of every given day.
He wants cheesecake.
Goff and I will mock argue about a lot of things, and we'll also generally disagree on some other things. But one thing Goff and I will always agree on: cheesecake.
I want cheesecake. I will never say no to some cheesecake.
Got my health back.
I want cheesecake.
This is a fairly decent platform as things go. I like how you fall, you get stunned, but it's not fall damage. You know what, Goff? If you ever somehow get over here, we'll take you to the place where we get the massive cheesecake slices.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I'll make him a cheesecake.
Oh yeah, Doll makes fantastic cheesecake as well.
I used to be famed for my cheesecake.
It's just that you don't make massive cheesecake.
I can make a massive cheesecake. Although we should definitely take him to get Angel Cupcake.
Oh yeah, it's not a cheesecake, so I don't know what you... Well, I don't know, would it count as a cheesecake?
It's called a cheesecake, it's a baked cheesecake.
I didn't think it counted as a cheesecake, I thought it was just more of a tart.
Nope. It's a baked one.
Extra life.
Alright, fuck Canada, I'm headed to the UK first. Goff, if I thought it would survive in packaging, I would send you one.
Yeah. There's this, the cake that Doll is on about, there's a place near here where... Oh shit, I didn't realise I could move. Basically, when we want it, we have to order it specially to get it made. How the fuck am I to avoid that?
I don't know. Isn't it a coffee creme brulee? Technically.
Oh, well, we beat it.
Yes, but Trav, you haven't got my cheesecake.
I would love to try some authentic New York vanilla cheesecake someday. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers in there. We are where we are.
Lemon and blueberry was quite successful, wasn't it?
Yeah. Some of the enemy variety on this as well is pretty decent.
Oh, I made a biscuit one as well, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
So what I'm hearing is we need to do a cheesecake meet-up at some point.
Yeah, but like everything else, let's get this clusterfuck of a pandemic out of the way first, yeah?
Yeah.
I think I'm about to ready to grade this one. Fantastic animation, decent sound. It almost feels a bit Metroidvania-ish. So
CDO wants to know what the game's called.
it's called Magic Poppin'. So P-O-P''N. Oh, Magical Poppin', sorry. Oh, you can fight shit. I didn't even know I could do that. You think the game, what, like to, if you had the cart now?
Have you told Goff that he's
Yes, I have.
okay. I will
This
say,
is a fairly decent game. We're going to leave that there so we can move on to the last game.
Goff, that show had a fantastic
Good
idea,
job.
like 48 hours too late. So I'm going to work on that idea, and if you're okay with it, send it across separately.
Right, that was a 4 stars for Magical Poppin'. I thought it was a... I have twice heard a reading rainbow sound. This phrase flipping back. Oh, it might get harder, Trav. You don't know. We were like in the first 2 levels. Also, it doesn't have to be difficult to be fun. The boss was pretty difficult. Right, oh, I should probably write the title down. Last game. The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse.
I predict this doesn't work.
I predict it's middling. It's middle of
I'm
the road
okay
stuff.
with it, but don't do anything special. Just speak too late. I mean, I say too late. I need to actually buy the materials, but yeah.
I really can't write today. There we go. So annoyingly, I have to attend the sales conference in a few weeks with people doing international travel during the pandemic. If you've got the right and connections, you'll find a way. Cancel a trip to the UK and to Italy as not to travel during COVID. I hear that people are traveling for no reason.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, even people with the right connections are struggling because we know somebody who has,
Shot,
let's say,
jump, change.
government connections, and even they're struggling to get out of the country
Crazy
for their job.
Crazy T saying this is going to be a 1 star. I don't know. Capcom Disney games tend to be pretty.
It's working then, because I didn't think it would. Yeah,
tend to be
they've
pretty
had
decent.
their travel, their plane cancelled, 3 times now?
Well, no, they were meant to go back, and then he works in Morocco. They closed the border, and there were supposed to be private planes put on for diplomats, and twice it hasn't happened.
Yeah. So they're arguing about stuff. So in the meantime, the person and their partner are stranded.
What the hell?
Not stranded, but they're still here, and they're meant to have gone back. Because literally, they were meant to come home for Christmas.
Right. So we're gonna have to take him back by force.
The thing is, with the whole Omicron and everything in this country, it's all become a lot more kind of fucked up because our Prime Minister is a complete knob, and to cover his own arse has scrapped all the restrictions as of the 27th. Even though the NHS in several places is near crisis point.
Well, we're on to my favourite topic here, are we?
We're talking about the government or the virus?
The virus.
This is actual. I think from travelling, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if I can jump on those things or not.
I think it says a lot about the whole vaccine thing that in this country, so as you probably know, the UK have free healthcare, and it's called the NHS, with National Healthcare Service, and it's becoming a law that frontline staff have to have all their vaccinations and boosters in order to do their job, or they'll be basically re-interviewed or moved on. That's how much they believe in it over
And you
here.
can jump on it. Right.
So, unless you've got a medical exemption, obviously. If you've got a medical exemption, that's different. But that's such a rare thing.
Oh, you can just jump on them and throw it. Right, cool. This just became a lot more straightforward. Again, it's fairly inoffensive platform action. It's what Capcom tend to do pretty well back then.
Alright, I'm going to leave you a chat whilst I go and see who's around. Mel's doing Alien Breed.
Can I get a run up and jump that? Run! No ace today.
No. Shush, but I'll be
Oh, I
doing
thought I'd got myself shanked then. Oh, thank God Mickey can swim as well. Who was this underbite fool? Oh shit. Right, so just avoid him. But I can jump on him though. It's actually pretty easy as far as bosses go. Don't know what the bar at the bottom's for though. Right, I'd say that pretty standard 3-star game. We'll call it there. We'll go back to the main menu. Right, so I'll note that down and we'll review today. Oh crap, I forgot. I've got to do my little poll. That's not a penis joke, by the way. I've got to put a poll up. So for the people who are still in the chat, bear with me one moment. New poll. So we started a few games on the stream. So we'll send it for 5 minutes. We started a few games on the stream. It's getting to the point now we're not finishing anything. So the 3 choices of what we play tomorrow.
Look, she's actually being catty.
There we are. But while that's running, we review today. 4-star games for today were The Lost Vikings 1 and 2, Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals, and Magic Sword and Magical Poppin'. So those games we'll have to come back to.
Craig used to raid them sometimes.
Okay, yeah, we can raid them. Yeah. So yeah, have a little vote as to what we're playing tomorrow.
They are on
The
mine.
poll is up. I'm just going to keep doing that so that the music doesn't skip. So reminder, channel points, they're, you know, accrue them. The $50 Amazon gift card will be given out in about a month and a half for the person with the most channel points. The tournament starting next week. Alien and Isolation Hell Day is next week. Haven't decided yet what I'm doing regarding my birthday. If anything, I know I'm going to do an eating challenge. That'll be fun for me. But
in that moment, loads of other people went live.
yeah.
You got Dolly, Joe, Ace.
Well,
Mel.
we've got a race on as to what to play tomorrow, though. Because I'm allowed channel points and bits to do the vote, so it's like a 3-way race. Huh?
She raided you.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you going for, Goth? I should take channel points out of this. Travel on Evil Within. Time Splitters is winning though.
Told you.
Mario 64 was... I've put Mario 63. Mario 64 was well out in front at one point. Went to my birthday next Friday, the 4th of February. I just gotta let the vote run down now. I'm gonna get the raid ready though. I can't until... No, I can. Oh, no, there's Ace.
That's what I just said. In
All
that
right.
meantime, all those other people are.
Right, yeah.
But you haven't raided the other person.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can't find... Show me the spelling.
Oh.
Because it's not coming up.
Yep.
Time Splitters is now way out in front.
Now they've gone.
Right, well then, never mind. I'm thinking Monday is just becoming Ace Day.
Okay.
So we'll raid Ace in a minute
I've
when
got
this
Rebel
poll
for
has
that.
finished.
It's fair Superman. And seriously, they were there and then now they're not. Either they've got a problem or Twitch.
Right. Oh, someone do us one more hype music before we go, please. See what we come up with this.
Shit! This is so shit!
Oh, thank you, CDI. See what comes up. See if it's one of the old ones or if it's one of the different ones. Because we had 2 new ones today, right off the bat, which I was happy with. Oh, it's doing Turtles again. That's going to be like 2 mutants on the archive. So much for just being Jason the Wheel Warriors all the time. Mario 64 is winning. Is that you? You're not allowed to abuse this. Not. You'd be surprised. Twitch is quite lenient at CDI Arcade. It really is. and generally it just tends to mute portions of the audio.
You can vote the spot to push it up. Oh yeah.
They know.
I might be doing that. Have a look first.
The thing is, whatever gets voted now, we're gonna finish those. Ah, we go. Super
I win.
Trav was pushing for that as well. So, Super Mario 64 will be what we'll play going forward. I'll finish that. And then we'll do another vote for the other two. That will be the next one that gets played. And then we'll go back to the final one and finish that. See, yeah, I've never played any copyrighted music because of that fears of that. You have to go a long way to get a copyright strike. Like I say, generally they tend to just mute a portion of the audio if it gets picked up. And like I said, also, when it comes to Twitch, they're pretty lenient. It's YouTube who really hammer every single thing. But even then, they just pick it up, flag it, go, this is copyright, you can't monetize. Do you want to trim it or mute it? I generally mute it for the YouTube streams. Not that I can monetize at this point anyway. And then go on. Right, so Super Mario 64 tomorrow. Let's raid Ace. Delightful fellow that he is.
Thank you for the cool conversation.
Yeah,
Everyone being super inclusive.
Absolutely.
Today.
Thanks to everybody being in and interacting. I hope your channel points really start to ramp up for the tournament, and I can't wait to start this tournament next week. Well, not tournament, the league preceding the tournament. Well, yeah, everybody thank you, and say hi to Ace, and see you later.
And tomorrow for the thing you voted for.
Oh, no, sorry, go on.
No, I was saying they voted for it.
Yeah, right. See you later.